Haircare for trans women. As a transgender woman undergoing transitioning, understanding how to take care of your hair may be something you are grappling with. Haircare is a complex subject, now that there are many ways where you can damage your locks without realizing. Heat, bleach, color, pollution, and so much more. Adding to that, trans women typically want to grow out their hair, but they're unsure how to go about it. First thing to remember is that it takes a lot of time and patience. Next, also note that everybody has unique hair, and as a result, what works for you may not work for everyone else. Your hair length, texture, thickness, dryness, and oiliness are unique to you. This article will look at ways in which you can take care of your hair as a trans woman to ensure long and thick locks. Nobody wants split ends and dead hair, so we'll also take a look at some great tips to grow out shiny hair. Oiling. The first step is to oil your hair. This is a crucial step that you must not skip as it will nourish your hair and scalp. There are a lot of options available with respect to the types of oil that are good for hair care. Argan oil, jojoba oil, and Jamaican black castor oil are all great if you're looking for a product that penetrates your hair. Avocado oil is another option that is gaining traction. However, it is important to do your own research in order to find out which oil suits your hair best. The reason is that, since every hair type is unique, your hair may be sensitive to certain components, such as protein. In such a case, using coconut oil might make your hair brittle. Warming up the oil may help, since warm oil penetrates hair more easily. You can double boil the oil to warm it up, as overheating the oil can damage your hair, while also eliminating all the nutrients from the oil. Before oiling your hair, brush it out. Then, saturate the middle and the ends of your hair as they need the moisture. You can then work through the roots. Then, allow the moisture to get soaked in for a while, 30 minutes or all day, it's up to you. Rinse. Once you're ready to wash out the oil, condition your hair. The conditioner clings onto the oils, so when you rinse, the oil is removed easily. After that, you can shampoo and condition your hair as usual. To dry your hair, it is a good idea to squeeze out excess water and then use a cotton t-shirt to soak out the remaining water. Refrain from using a towel on your hair, as its rough fibers tend to rub and break the shaft of the hair strands during the drying process. Instead of rubbing with your t-shirt, try squeezing your hair to remove excess water. Finally, air dry it if you do not want to use heat. Hair care tips. If you do plan on using heat, please remember to use a heat protectant. Otherwise, your hair can sustain serious damage, working against your dream of having long, thick locks. Remember to dry your hair completely before styling it with heat. Otherwise, you could damage both your hair and your tools. Now that the basics are clear, it's time to move on to the actual hair care tips. To truly take care of your hair, remember that you need time and patience. But first things first, your hair will not grow 3 inches overnight. Trans women, due to their dysphoria, often attribute a lot of importance to hair growth. However, be ready to put in time, care, and a lot of patience. While hair treatments can soften your hair, there is no one definitive solution to this. However, remember not to overdo this. Similar to how a plant might die if you overwater it, overdoing hair care can be detrimental to its health. Here's an interesting fact. Human hair grows about ½ an inch every month, or 6 inches per year. If you have split ends, you may not even see as much growth. Essentially, your hair is growing, but it is splitting off at the ends and breaking. The only way to fix this issue is by trimming your hair. It is highly recommended to get trims frequently instead of getting a longer cut once in a blue moon. When growing out your hair, try to avoid heat as much as you can. Many trans women have reported that the moment they put down their heating tools, their hair began to grow faster. When your hair is growing and is in its awkward phase, it is normal to want to style your hair. As stated above, remember to use a heat protectant in that case. There are many ways in which you can facilitate healthy hair growth. Protect your hair from too much brushing and exposure to sun. Even if you love wearing your hair down, it is a good idea to wear it in a protective style such as a bun or a loose braid. If you can, try to use a silk or a satin pillowcase when sleeping. As a trans person, hormonal influence on your hair growth, hair loss, and hair thickness cannot be ignored. During HRT, the new influx of hormones can boost your hair growth. However, you may also witness a lot of hair loss at the same time. Hormones can fluctuate your hair growth often. However, hormones are not magical. They can't cure issues such as male pattern baldness. You can turn to other medications and procedures to fix your hairline, however. So these are some tips we have to help facilitate quicker and healthier hair growth. We hope this helped. Good luck!